Hey guys, it's Bench 175, and today I wanted to make a safe riding tips video. I've been riding for about 2.5 years, and I wanted to share some of the stuff that I've learned during that time. Always remember to cancel your turning signal. Remember, you do that like this. Imagine if I wanted to go straight and somebody wanted to pull out and they saw my turning signal. They'd think that I was going to turn right, so they're going to pull out right in front of me. You're going to crash into them and die. Likewise, never trust another car's turning signal, because they can change their mind at the last second, or maybe they just forgot their signal. Like, say somebody has their light to turn right here, and I trust them, and they actually go straight. Boom, you're dead. Do not ride the street like a track, or your back tire will slip on some oil or gravel and you're gonna fall off and die. Take corners nice and slow. See, if you go like a little bit too fast, you're gonna slip in that gravel and run into that no parking sign right there. This one time my back tire slipped on a pile of dry pine needles, and I was like, oh shit. You've been lied to your whole life. A green light does not mean go. When it turns green, you take a second to look both ways, because if somebody runs a red light and you go immediately, you're dead. That's another case where green doesn't mean go. You have to slow down enough to be able to make a stop in case someone tries to cross the street, a pedestrian or a bicyclist. That's actually how my first accident happened, is that I was turning right too fast on a green light, and then out of nowhere a bicyclist crossed the street like he was riding really fast across the street, and when I tried to avoid him, I crashed. Never drive in another car's blind spot, or even don't ever ride next to them either, because if they decide to change lanes for any reason, they're gonna run over both of your arms. Always stay as far away from potential danger as possible. Like if there are cars parked on the right, you want to move a little bit over towards the left side of your lane, because if they open the door and you run into it, you'll die. You want to ride in the left lane whenever you can, because when you're riding in the right lane, look at all the stuff that's on the side of the road that blocks a person's view when they're on a side street. All that stuff is in the way, and the farther you are over to the left, the more visible you'll be to them. Always use a safe following distance. See, this person actually used their blinker, but sometimes people don't use their turning signal, and if you're not far away enough, you're not going to stop in time. Another reason to always keep your distance from the car in front of you is that it actually makes you more visible. The farther you are apart, the more easy it is for a car to distinguish that you're two separate things. Always leave your house with plenty of time to get to your destination. There's a great saying that's been said that goes, better late than never. Also, a YouTuber once commented, better late in this world than early in the next. I really like that phrase, even though I don't believe in an afterlife. Always ride slowly in parking lots, especially during the daytime. At night, at least you can see a car's brake lights, but during the daytime you can't. Never take your eyes off of the road, the front or the back. I always like to check my rear mirrors occasionally, so that I know my surroundings, and in case I have to make like an emergency maneuver to avoid something, I know where I can ride to. I actually like to flash my brights on and off when there's a car on the left or right that they want to turn in front of me. They're waiting to turn in front of me. just to double make sure that they see me, because that's the #1 excuse of drivers, is that I didn't see the motorcycle. Never enter a roundabout too quickly after someone just passes. This roundabout up ahead is actually where I had my second accident. A car was like, they were in the inside lane, they crossed in front of me, and I pulled into the roundabout just right after them, and then someone cut that car off. So they braked hard, and I braked hard, and I crashed. See, you let him go, you let that car go, you give him a second. Basically wait till they pass in front of you, and by that time you can enter safely. And always watch out for pedestrians, because this guy's crossing his bike and is almost invisible. I believe that motorcycle riding actually gets a bad name because of the type of people who ride motorcycles. Okay, motorcycles accelerate really fast, and that is part of the fun. Basically, the people who like to ride motorcycles are usually people who like doing risky things, because riding is pretty risky. I mean, look, you're only on 2 wheels. Very easy to crash. I've never had an accident or even gotten a ticket in my car, and I've been driving for 7 years, and I've already crashed this bike twice. Of course, the nice thing about scooters is you have like a wall on both sides, and a lot of people tell me they can't even tell that I've crashed, and I've crashed on both sides. Or actually, the first time I crashed, the bike flipped over to the other side after running on one side for a while. Use all the gear all the time. And in my opinion, oh shoot, forgot about that. Sewer cover totally sticks out. And in my opinion, only use full face helmets. I remember in my second crash, the chin bar of my helmet hit the ground super hard, and it actually broke the mount for my GoPro. If I was wearing a 3/4 helmet or a half helmet like the cruiser riders do, my chin would be gone, and I might be dead. In that crash, I'm also lucky no one ran me over in the roundabout, because it was pretty busy. Also, if you're going to lane split, make sure that there's plenty of space to do it. Like right here, I feel like there's plenty of space. And it's actually nice because this guy left me some room right here. Remember, check both ways. And pull off fast and accelerate fast when there's a green light, because I hate it when motorcycles go to the front and then they accelerate super slowly, because it's just like they're just being assholes. If you're gonna cut in front of them, at least take off fast so that basically your effect on the traffic is very small. If you're ever gonna ride at night, which you probably are, get a jacket that has reflective piping or reflective badges on it. That way people will be more likely to see you. One last safety tip is to use a clear face shield on your helmet and ride with a pair of dark sunglasses. That way, when it's hot, you can ride with your visor up and your sunglasses will protect your eyes. And when it's cold, you could just take off or when it's night, you could take off your sunglasses and put down your clear face shield. And you don't have to be riding with 2 different face shields all the time. Anyway, that's what I like to do. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll talk to you guys later.